Good evening to you guys. Good evening. Welcome on board. Tokunbo Olagbaye platform talk to you Friday evening. Good evening to you. Good evening to you guys. Good evening to you. Good evening to you guys. Good evening. Good evening to you guys. Good evening to you guys. You're welcome on board. Lawyer Tokunbo Olagbaye platform. I want to recognize all of you individually coming on board one by one. Thank you so much for joining my platform. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome on board, guys. Welcome on board. Welcome on board. Welcome on board. Welcome on board. Welcome on board, guys. Thank you for coming on board to join my platform. Thank you. I thought I should leave it with the music a bit for a while because I haven't done music for some time. Thank you. Good evening to you. Miss everybody, good evening. I can't see name from distance, but I get it closer to me on my desk here. Don't worry. Thank you. We're still on the same topic we had yesterday. Very provocating one again. Continuation of what we had yesterday. Good afternoon. My recognition to all the fans on board at the moment, and that is very important to me. Without doubt, I need to recognize all of you. Ojolape Yalabule, thank you, welcome on board. Oluwakemi Jiyemi, Abi Ola, Olabisi Iyola Olukayode, Olabisi Ayinke Alonge, good afternoon or good evening rather. Rufai Wumi Rahim, good evening to you. Debbie Adetunji, good evening to you. Olaniran Adeusi Samuel, good evening. Please show your recognition once your name is mentioned. Please just say good evening. Make your comments there back. When we say good evening to each other, it makes respect be reciprocate. So I want to recognize you. Debbie Adetunji, good evening to you. Olaniran Adeusi Samuel. Esther Palmer, good evening to you. Ibrahim Sumahoro, good evening. Adepunke Adedoyin, good evening. Ogunbowale, good evening to you. His Royal Highness B. Favor, good evening. Grace Adeleye, good evening to you. And Uyu Gosa, good evening. Fred Jimmy, Paris Ian, Ademini, Folashade Ashaolu, good evening to you. Ojolape Yalabule, good evening to you, my dear. Sheyi Ola, good evening to you. Olabambo Idowu, good evening to you. Idris Alesh, good evening. Debbie Adetunji, good evening to you. Good evening, guys. As you are coming on board, I only have to recognize you, but I know my heart recognizes you more than my calling. Princess Blessing, it's been a while now. Good evening to you. Daudu Ilo Olalekan, good evening to you. Bola Adeb, good evening. Ibrahim, good evening, yes. Yabo Stephanie Ibuoma, good evening. Please share. This is going to be very, very hot. Please share. We couldn't manage to continue yesterday. So as you are coming on board, love and like and share is what I'm looking for. Love, like and share. Thank you. And good evening, dear. Please share. Olabambo Idowu, please share. Debbie Adetunji, please share. Folashade Ashaolu, please share. Shadi Eniola, good evening, my dearest. Please share. Please share as you're coming on board. Good evening to you guys. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Sheyola, good evening. Good evening as you are coming on board. A nice program and a very provocating one again. We are here to continue, in continuation of what we started yesterday. When you start a war, you got to continue with it and finish it to the end, Don't start something that you cannot complete. That is the philosophy of my life, my living. So I don't take on a journey that I will not complete. I don't start it. I start a journey that I know that I am capable to handle. So I am not scared of anything. So when we talk about the topic yesterday, that topic is a very provocating one. A lot of people they have called me, and they basically saying that, oh, it is them that we are referring to, that they are facing a lot of problem from their partner. The partner called Home Office to revoke their status. Listen, this is the whole idea is for this. The whole idea is for us to share and rub minds together on my platform, on my program, on my educative line. So a lot of educative and eloquent professional people are on my board, on my line here. So if you have any problem, they are ready and willing to rub mind with us and share, give advice at the same time. When I'm doing it, they give advice on the platform by typing and writing. That is the whole idea of this platform. So I want to recognize you if you are just coming on board. We're talking about whether it is right, to call Home Office and ask Home Office to revoke your partner's status, mainly because you have a minor argument or things weren't going well as it is. If they have granted him or her, I think you should just leave the battle for God to complete instead of you taking that battle into your hands. Because sometimes there are wars that you can never win, no matter how strong you are. So you have to leave it into the hands of those who are able to handle it. And when it comes to revocation of status, you are taking somebody's livelihood away from him or her by calling the Secretary of State for the Home Department to take away what that person is using to put food on the table. Don't forget, in the United Kingdom, Western world, and diaspora, both male and female put food on the table, depending on who is faster and who get the appointment or the employment before the other one. So it doesn't necessarily have to be he or she. The opportunity is for everybody but it depends on who have the status and who got it first. So if you're just coming on board, I want to say thank you for coming on my platform, Lawyer Tokunbo Olagbaye. Please just join us. We are on 07908 628240 WhatsApp only. 07908 628240 WhatsApp only. 07908 628240. I will only entertain it on WhatsApp only. So the telephone number is 07908 628240 WhatsApp only. You see, the question we are asking is that, is it right, you know, is it appropriate for you to call the Secretary of State Department in Croydon or elsewhere and ask them to revoke your partner status? Is this something that you want to recognize that is appropriate to do? Join me if you're just coming on board. And you do Eledumare, thank you. Welcome on board. All of you that are just coming, I recognize you and I say thank you for joining us on this beautiful platform of mine. Please, we are on 07908 628240. Is it appropriate? Is it something that you want to welcome and you think it's good to tango? And in this world that we are living, a lot of things happen in the journey. It takes only somebody who is strong to take the heat and move on with the heat. But if you cannot take it, don't put your head into it, because the repercussion could be very trivial, could be very volatile. So I want to encourage you, if you're out there, join me right now on 07908 628240. 07908 628240. Thank you, Gab Nice. Anike Atonto Omo Babalad. Thank you. Welcome on board to my program. And you do Eledumare Debbie Adetunji. Thank you. Think that they can do so much without their supporters or their fans. I bet you they are kidding themselves. You know, they are kidding themselves. So we are here this afternoon, and I want you to just share this program onto your wall. Just one innate is enough for me. You know, each person coming on board, please share it as you are coming, one at a time, one at a time. Common sense is simple. One at a time. Please share one at a time. You know, and continue to give me your comments. Is it right? Is it appropriate for a partner to call the Secretary of State agent and say, listen, I want to revoke my partner status? I have a lot of inboxes coming through, and people are very worried now. People are now just without status. The question I'm asking is that, is it appropriate? Is it the right thing to do? Join me if you are there. Lawyer Tokunbo Olagbaye fan page. I'm still waiting for more people to come on board, and please, as you are coming, continue to share with us. Continue to share as you are coming on board. I recognize you. Shola Olaitan, thank you. Monso Akintola, thank you. Fari, thank you. Debbie Adetunji, Taiwo Adekunle, good evening to you guys. I recognize you and I know your names from time to time. When the goodies are being distributed, it is all those names that share the program on their wall all the time will have the goodies. Even if you're not living in London, you will have the accessibility to have the goodies from me. Christmas is approaching, and it's the time of share and distribution. When we share things among ourselves, we distribute and we assist each other. That is the purpose of the Christmas period. So to all those who are on my board every time, you will benefit a lot from it. Join me now, everybody. Can you hear me? Is network good in your arena? Because my network is okay here. I guess. Good evening to you, Ọ̀túnba Kúnlé Ọláyíwọlá Ebony Bossy. Good evening to you. The network is down. Mine is working. Mine is working because I'm on data. I'm not on network. Yeah, I'm not on network. I'm on the data. Good evening, Ayinla Yusuf. Good evening to you. Please like and share as you are coming on board. Please like and share. Please like and share as you are coming on board. Pick it up and share it on your wall. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We just started. 5:33 now. Thank you. It's showing broadcast interrupted, ma. Okay, Omobolale Obajimi. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Josephine Odige Amusu, thank you. Jack Olushola, thank you. Folashade Ashaolu, you have said it all the law. It is not right. Jimmy Lad, agbẹjọ́rò tó lẹ́nu níbẹ̀ kálẹ̀ o. Folashade Ashaolu said, you have said it all the law. It is not right. We should always remember that when we do anything for someone, don't expect something or anything in return. Just leave it to God if the person don't appreciate. That is my philosophy of life. And even if somebody hurts you, leave them to the hand of God. Because when you leave people to be punished in the hand of God, believe me, their punishment can be, nobody can take that punishment away when God wants to fight your battle for you. So you should leave everything into the hand of God. You see, when you are taking revenge, you are fighting your battle and you cannot go far. In my life, my philosophy of living, I don't take battle into my hands. I leave it into God because my heart is clean and pure. So when you leave battle to God, let those who try to damage you, let them carry on. They will think that they are enjoying themselves. But when the punishment come and the wrath come unto them, or the anger of the Lord come unto them, somebody will be thinking that somebody is doing them, but nobody is doing them. It's the work of their hand, their attitude that is killing them. So don't take revenge. Don't revoke. That's my opinion. Don't call Home Office and say you want to revoke. The worst scenario is that you will not pursue to renew the second term. You know, you will not pursue to assist to renew in the next phase of it. But on the first level that is being granted, do not take law into your hand by telling the Secretary of State to revoke someone's status because you have already killed that person alive. And whoever killed by sword will die by sword. When we talk of sword, it doesn't have to be using this so-called sword to destroy someone's life or to kill someone. Even in the first instance, you taking someone's platter food away from them, taking the food from their table, you have destroyed that person, you have killed that person. And when the revenge comes on you, or the wrath of anger, the wrath of anger of God come, who are you going to blame on it? So ladies and gentlemen, if you're out there, join me right now. Tokunbo Olagbaye, Mr. Ola Univ, good evening to you. Ayodele Odewale Teller, good evening to you guys. Good evening. You are so cheeky. In fact, I have not even used it today. Hello? 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 Good evening to you, dear. Good evening. Good evening to you.
Yes, I sent you messages. You have not read them.
I'm not. I probably cannot even read them now because I'm on a program now.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you want me to call you later?
Well, not today anymore. As soon as I finish program, I'm offline completely. I will be off from public work.
So can I just say whatever I want to say?
I'm on the public now, so if it's convenient for you, good luck to you.
Okay. All right. No problem.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Yes. I'm on a public, so when you come, I tell you I'm on a public program. Then you should be wary of that, you know. You know. Yes, Topsy Cool. Thank you very much for coming on board to my program. Thank you to all of you. Topsy Cool shared already. Good evening, madam. Good evening, my dear. Good evening to you, Jimmy Lad. Good evening to you, Josephine Odig Amustu Gabnight. Good evening. I pray that when my wife will reach to your age, she will still look as beautiful as you are, ma. Thank you. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome on my platform, Lawyer Tokunbo Olagbaye. If you are out there, why can't you join this beautiful program and share it on your platform? It's only those who understand education that can love this program. It's only those who understand enlightenment that can love this program. Remember, if you have money and you don't have information at hand, you're nobody. So money without information makes you waste that money in the wrong place at the wrong time. So when you have information, you will utilize your money in an appropriate time, appropriate place. You will know what to invest your money on because you have information at hand. Now, this kind of program, the whole idea is to put people on board, let them understand at what state can you ask the Secretary of State to revoke. We are asking questions and we are taking opinion. Adewumi, good evening to you, my dear. It's been a while now. Adebawale Alade Adeyeye, good evening to you. Good evening to you guys. Good evening to you. Good evening. Please like and share my program. Adewumi, thank you. Thank you. Like and share the program. Good evening to you. Rub minds together and let us see how we can assist. If you have been affected one way or another, please call in on 07908 628240, WhatsApp only. 07908 628240, WhatsApp only. There are 3 or 4 incidents that I read from my inbox. You know, 3 or 4 incidents that I managed to read, but there are many of them similar to this topic and this program. The first one of it is that they have 2 children together, and they have 2 children together. I know it's rampant. I know it is rampant in the UK. You know, they have 2 children together and they're not getting along. And he's trying his best. He's helping her to do everything, giving her money every month, maintaining the children, helping her, taking kids to school sometimes, even travel down or change location because of them, to be more closer to them. But because of she having an affair, you know, I would say she's having an affair. So she has someone that she's seeing in the same United Kingdom, small UK we are. So basically what she did was that she developed hatred to him. She doesn't like him anymore. He's coming around, she refuses him everything that a man's supposed to get from a woman in the house. She refuses him. The question here, sorry, my volume was low. People may have been calling me. Sorry, the volume was low. The question here is that, did she have that right to call the United Kingdom Border Agency Home Office and say, listen, he is not maintaining his children. Can you revoke him? Now, at the moment, the Secretary of State agents only hear go, and they don't hear come back. What they did was that they sent him a letter asking for a further explanation as to the allegation against him, and he submitted evidence, bank statement, things to show that he's taking care of his kids. Even he went to his one of his child's school. The school have been told not to let him see the child anymore. So the whole thing was in a mess, and he retracted and stopped going to the child's school. Now the situation here is that the Secretary of State received a letter to revoke status. So Secretary of State asked for further information from the guy. He submitted bank statement that he's maintaining his children. He circled it where the money is paying to her. You know, as if that was not enough. Submitted everything, the birth certificate and other sort of document to the Home Office. What happened in the end is that the Secretary of State came back saying that they are not satisfied with what he has sent to them because she has said so many things, and Once status is revoked, you are down. You are in for it. Because even not to talk of when you are asking for extension, you're struggling to sort it out. Now imagine when it now comes to situation whereby the status is not there anymore, you've been revoked. Ladies and gentlemen, the way forward into this situation, because it's becoming so huge now in the diaspora, is what we are seeking and what we are asking. How do you think this can be resolved? Do you think if the best answer to the problem on ground is to ask Secretary of State to revoke your children's father status or your children's mother status? That is one scenario. The other scenario is that he went to Nigeria. Typical example. He went to Nigeria to, you know, when those guys go to Nigeria to go and get girlfriend and thinking that the one in England is not good for them. He went to Nigeria to go and to get this lady, and he start having relationship with the lady, and then he brought the lady into the she joined him in the UK, and within certain period of coming to United Kingdom, it wasn't up to 8 months, he's fed up of her. He started seeing all her mistakes, all her ugly parts, you know, start knowing that she's not good in bed, start, you know, raising a kind of highbrow that he really hates her, to the extent that he does not want to see anything called that lady around him. So they keep going into row, exchanging words, not happy. Now, because he was ahead of the game. Good evening to you, Elijah Timilade Adewami Dele. Good evening, Elijah Fausat Sunny as well. Good evening, Prince Tokumbo. You know, so because he was ahead of the game, he invited the police. So there's no way for the lady to call the police to the house. So when Home Office was asking her to respond to her whole side of story, there was nothing for her to put down other than emotional trauma. Emotional one. And when you want to put down the emotional, even though under the current law, emotional one is recognized, but you got to really cover it up with evidence. You got to really back it up with evidence. So what happened in the end is that at the end of the day, it basically means that she couldn't get the domestic violence spouse 3 months grant. And what happened was that they removed her, they revoked her status because he reported her to the Home Office. Don't forget that he's the one that brought her into the country. He brought her into the country. He said, I love, I do, and got married to her in Nigeria and brought her to UK. But within 6 months of bringing her into United Kingdom, it was like a cobweb that covers his face. It was removed, and he developed hatred to that person and doesn't like her anymore. All of a sudden, with no genuine reason, he's just developed that hatred, and he sent document to the Home Office, asked them to revoke it. and put every blame on the other person, which is normal. Because in my Yoruba language, àròjọmọ ni ò kí ń rojọ́ mọ́ra ẹ̀. You understand? Those who talk doesn't talk against themselves. They talk against the other party. So she couldn't defend herself, because there is no way she could have defended herself. He was so the way he put the whole thing together in my presence. I just realized that àròjọmọ ni ò kí ń rojọ́ mọ́ra ẹ̀. So there is no way this girl can come out of this problem other than her to move on with her life. Now the But the problem here is that, looking at the scenario here from UK, it wasn't a remarriage here in the UK. It was a partnership one. There was only evidence of them living together when they got status, or when they got status together with the one in the UK. But the one that he brought from Nigeria, there was wedding, but it wasn't a real one as well. It was a fake wedding. Fake one. Noise-making wedding. So that is another lesson for those who are out there that hasn't picked it up. You need to pick up some senses from this. No matter what the person has done, let God take his vengeance. That is Josephine saying that. You know, that is Josephine saying that it is not good for you to be too quick in your reaction by calling the Secretary of State and say, listen, I am no more or no longer interested in this person. Revoke that status. There is another scenario where they have children together, 2 children, but he doesn't care as well. He called Home Office and revoked. On immigration passport is those one. Then there are family residence card that many people have called Home Office, you know, to revoke status because they are not getting along anymore. He has found somebody better than her, and he wanted to give that residence card to someone else, to another lady again, and they called. Or she even called Home Office and said, listen, the guy is not good for me. I am not interested. Can you revoke his status because I am in love with someone else? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just coming on board, I want to recognize you all. Please call on 07908 628240. We are talking about whether it is right, it is appropriate for someone to report to the Home Office to revoke your other person's, your other half status because you two have arguments or you're not getting along. Is it appropriate? Is it the right thing to do? Ladies and gentlemen, Tokunbo Olagbaye, join me if you're just coming on board. 07908 628240. Welcome guys, welcome if you're just coming. You know, I know people are just closing from work and just joining us, but I want you to contribute. I'm on 07908 628240. I'm on 07908 68240. Please join me. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, guys. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. We still have a long way to go. You know, we still have a long way to go. So, if you are just coming on board, just make your comment to say hi to us so that we know you are with us here. Hello.
Hi. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, just to contribute to your program tonight.
Thank you.
I think it is inappropriate to revoke your partner's status
Okay.
from the Home Office.
Okay.
Because no matter what might have gone wrong, that person might have invested something into your life before everything begin to, go wrong between the two of you.
Exactly.
And if you know you cannot cope again, let everyone go their ways. Because we are not God. Position you are today, it is God that put you there.
That's correct.
And when God trusted you with something little, and you make yourself God over people, God will withhold all other blessings from you.
That's true.
Whatever might have happened, let them go their way and let them just go. Because you don't want to be part of people's downfall in life.
Exactly.
Because when you do that, you are raining causes over yourself.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, God might withhold some other things from whoever that, go that way.
Exactly.
We are not God. Even if that person should revoke the status, some people may rise up and help the person in future. Who knows? So I wouldn't descend so low and do that.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Thank you. Fantastic. Fantastic. We need more comments. We need more contributions. So if you're out there, please try to join us on 07908 628240. We really need you to comment and to give us your opinion, whether it is appropriate, whether it is the right thing to do when two of you are in argument, two of you are not getting along, whether you think it is right to call Home Office and revoke your partner status. Don't forget, I'm in a public arena with this topic, so don't forget that a lot of people are listening. But the question I'm asking is that, is it appropriate? Because when you finish again, you want to, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you still want to continue. You might come back and become friends. You might come back and become friends. Like I said to you in my program yesterday, Akitiko today Dore, there is no way you would have taken me to court and expect me to come back and pretend as if nothing happened. So join us 07908 628240 07908 628240. Enjoy my music while last. Welcome, Abimbola Tawa Jimo Oguntade. Yes. Welcome on board, guys. Oluwakemi Salami, Godwin Smart. Welcome. Osanyade Era On. Thank you. Is it appropriate? That's the question we are asking. We are on 07908 628240. I'm also responding here at the same time. Yes, welcome on board, Miss Faith Adiola Rogers. Welcome on board. I'm on a live program now, so those who are sending me message, I'm on a live program and I need to concentrate. You know, wow, Jibola Johnson says, real talk, my vanity upon vanity. This is a lesson to couples to try and dissolve peaceful and amicable. If you want to catch a monkey, you need to give it banana. If you want to catch a monkey, you need to give it a banana. Wow, wow, Jibola Johnson, intelligent statements you make there. Wow, wow. If you want to catch a monkey, you need to give him a banana. Good evening, Abimbola Adams. Good evening. Otumba Oluyinka Wahid Nuruddin. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Florence Okeya Adede. Good evening to you guys. Good evening, Mary Toluade. Karen Ampush, my very good girl. I don't support that idea to call Home Office to revoke a passport already granted. Why not leave the person or the matter between you and the person for God to judge? Like Leah Tokumba, we always say, Ori Ola Lowa, Ilu Ola Kosi. I feel taking such revenge is shallow and immature. Wow. 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 Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Adiola Rogers, for the accolade. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please like and share. We're on our program now. We've started for the past about 30 minutes or 40 minutes odd now. We've been on now, and we're still going to be here for some time. So please like and share. Let people know that we're on a program that is very educative and very instructive, so people to understand, you know, giving instructions and very, 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 very helpful, I would say, so that people will know what to do and how to go about it in case they are in a situation of this type, of this topic. You should know what to do instead of taking law into your hand all the time. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome aboard, guys. I'm on 07908 628240. Thank you, Abiola Adenike. Please like and share, because until you like and share, people will not know that. Good evening to you, sister. Good evening to you. Yes, it is true. I love that one. Ori Ola Lowa, Ilu Ola Kosi. Oh yes. Yes, to all my old members, they know that I always say that. You know. We're on WhatsApp of 07908628240. Let me see how far I can do the reading. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming on board to join my platform there at Tokumbo Lagbaye. Thank you. Thank you. Please like and share, because I personally do not think it is something that is appropriate for you to just damage somebody's life like that. Just turn somebody's life into shattered into pieces. Because don't forget, at the end of the day, if you would agree with me, at the end of the day, Every Nigerian is representing their family member or family or their household back there in Nigeria. In fact, every individual that comes from non-European nation are representing their families back there overseas. And basically, if you deprive them of that status, it means you have taken many people's life during their time. It means you have deprived many people from the opportunity of, in fact, possibly stopping people's university, stopping people's fees, school fees, stopping people's rent payment, food, feeding, and many things that the person may be doing for his family to assist his family. So I don't think it would be the right answer to the problem on ground. If there's a problem between two parties, I think there should be a way to resolve it. Having said that, some people are so ungrateful, deluded, and out of mind. They will think because they have gotten their 2.5 years, the first status being granted, they will think that they've got the whole world into their hands. And as a result of that, they want to bite that finger. And there is an adage in my English language that says that you don't bite the fingers that feed you. You don't bite the fingers that feed you. Because when you are showing a kind of ungrateful attitude, uncare attitude, then it basically means that you are telling the person who is feeding you, who is helping you, or who have assisted you to get your status, you are telling the person that I don't need you anymore, forgetting that you still need that person for possibly 1 more term, or even 3 more term, or even 2 more term. So you don't bite the fingers that feed you. So when we are talking about not revoking, we should be talking at the same time to the other side of it and looking at the scenario whereby people are so ungrateful, they are heartless, they don't care because they think they have been granted, and as a result of that, they don't want to know what is going on with their partner's life anymore. Of course, don't forget, he is the one that helped you to be where you are. She is the one that helped you to be where you are before you can get that 30 months. She may have suffered a lot, he may have suffered a lot. So why all of a sudden, because you are being granted, you now want to look down onto the person that assisted you, that helped you, that brought you from gutter to grace. You now want to say, who is this person in my life? You now look down onto that person. It is not appropriate. Despite the fact that we're saying that revocation is not an answer to it, reporting to the Secretary of State to revoke, it is not the best way forward. But at the same time, we must look back and correct scenarios that I have with me here as well. When people will just be so ungrateful and saying that because they have been granted, they now go to another lawyer to be seeking an advice, opinion. You see, you can't get away with it because for how long are you going to be doing that for? And that is what is the topic really affecting a lot of people? Or why are you flagging me? Are you someone flagging me or what? Because I don't think it's my network. I think my network is good because I'm on the data page. So there is no way I can be affected by network. So is the topic pitching you? Is it affecting you? If it's affecting you, take advice from me. Ask me the way forward and I shall give you the advice. Instead of you taking law into your hand, it is not the best way. Especially in a relationship where you have children inside it. You got to think about the best interest of the children, which is paramount to what we are talking about. In every scenario in life, relationship with children, you got to really think, and that's paramount. Welcome on board, those that are just coming on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for just coming on board. I know you're just coming from work and just jamming into it, but that's fine by me. The whole idea is to educate each other. It's not to embarrass you, it's not to disgrace you, it's not to put you down. It's to encourage you to know that there is an appropriate way of doing it. You understand? For example, if you think he's not maintaining his child, report to the child support agency. Do you know you can report your partner to his employer and be getting money directly from his salary? That is employment law for you. Yes. Do you actually know that you can report your partner to his employer and be receiving money directly from the employer before they pay him out? Do you know that? It's part of your entitlement and it's part of the employment law. The law allows you. In fact, it's part of the welfare law. So it allows you to do that. So if you think it's not going well, you're not happy the way you're being treated, of course you can, easily. Instead of you to revoke status, yeah, it will be so easier to report to the employer and be getting your entitlement directly before they give him the remaining balance. So next time when it comes to the word, he will sit tight. And you can do it to a she. Oh yes, you can report a she to the employer as well. If she's misbehaving and not behaving appropriately and is behaving inappropriate, then you can make a report to the employer and say, listen, this is the scenario, this is the problem I'm having in my home. Can we find a way to redress? Because there are children in the household and we're not getting the best from her. So we need you to assist to get involved. Employer have every right to get involved into your family life if you don't know how to handle it yourself. Yes. Employer do have that right to get involved. We're looking for people to call into the show, please. 07908 628 07908 628 Don't get carried away with my own topic. Don't get carried away with what I'm saying. Get involved. You know. I'm on 07908, yes. Please like and share. Welcome on board. Thank you, Mayor Agabs. Mayor Ajike. My phone is engaged, K. No. WhatsApp. Use WhatsApp. Use WhatsApp. No. Use WhatsApp. WhatsApp is not engaged. No. WhatsApp is not engaged. WhatsApp is not engaged. WhatsApp is not engaged. Yeah, WhatsApp is not engaged. Yeah. WhatsApp is not engaged. WhatsApp is perfect. Hello.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening to you.
I just want to ask you a question. I thought earlier.
I'm on the live program. Are you sure?
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine by me.
Okay, go ahead.
I see you dancing.
It's what?
I can see you dancing. Enjoy yourself.
Okay, it's your question.
Just a quick question, ma'am.
But it's your question relating to our topic.
Somehow
Go ahead.
So is it okay to ask my question?
It's up to you. Go ahead. But normally I will not take questions that doesn't relate to my topic because it will be distracting my audience and it will be taking us off the direction we are. Then go ahead.
It's almost 10 minutes. You're just 2 minutes more.
Go ahead.
I have 2.5 years in the Fit to Remain, and same thing with my daughter.
Okay.
And I want to ask if my husband can apply based on my daughter 2.5 years.
If he has access, if he's got access to his daughter and is maintaining his daughter.
He does, yes.
Yes. But you have to remember how you were granted first. So you think about yourself first.
Okay. But he has once been arrested and was told to come and sign, which he doesn't go. So I hope it won't affect it.
Because it's going to affect him if he has absconded. Although
what do you think we can do, man?
Although in the end, he will still need to put in an application anyway. But absconding is a serious offense if it's noted by the Secretary of State, or if they find out, they're not going to be. He's not going to be happy at all. It's a serious breach to abscond.
Wow.
Yes. So when he's putting in an application, it will definitely be picked up by the Secretary of State that he was once a naughty boy. Apart from overstaying his status, he was given a condition as to the reason why he will be allowed to stay in the UK. And at the end of the day, he still breaches that condition. So it basically means that he's a naughty.
Okay, ma.
So, but in the end, he needs to put in an application anyway.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Because we need to know before we do anything at all.
Book appointment for consultation.
Okay, I'll tell him to do that.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, ma.
Thank you.
Bye.
That is a different topic entirely, but at the same time, having said that, if you have a scenario before D, it can really affect you because you'll be naughty. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon. I'm sure you know we are on a program.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm trying to contribute to the topic.
Thank you. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I believe it's in respect to revoking of the partners' papers.
That's correct.
Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not going to say much, but I'm going to relate my story or someone else's story with this issue, because when I hear people calling home office to report people and revoking their papers, I ask myself that she wants to go to me.
She wants to roll it on your money.
Because I know of a scenario where the husband and the wife came. Ilé ọkọlọ́dé sí. And the woman frustrated the woman. Ìyàwó yẹn, and she ended up leaving the marriage. Wọ́n yà wí ẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe affected fún. But that day, obìnrin yẹn ló ń bí ọkùnrin yẹn. Because he struggled to get another paper on a neutral ground. So kí ló fẹ́ sọ sí yẹn? Ojú òní man ọkùnrin máa fún àwọn ìyàwó obìnrin yẹn sẹ̀. Because you have the power and that God has given one power. But they see them to misuse them to stabilize life. But one thing I don't think about this last, we think of today and we laugh.
Kí n ronú.
Tí wọ́n bá gba pépà lọ́wọ́ ń tàn ní, that is not the end of that man's life. Because that's a lot of people that want to know that ọkùnrin yẹn kò lè ṣoríire. I want him to be working so that I can boost my power in your life. Because this is too much for replant. Every little thing, I'm at the office, I'm actually, we want to destroy ourselves. Why you don't have to do that?
Exactly.
Forgive me.
Exactly.
Forgive me. I'm telling you today, when I'm talking to the paper, what is going on your feet? What is the game paper on the paper?
That's it.
Àwọn tó wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe kà yẹn, tó bá yẹ lọ́la báwọn ṣe fọ́ọ̀dì kí wọ́n máa ṣe àwọn hands here. You just have to be careful in this country, especially in UK, it is too much. Kí la fẹ́ gbà lára ara wa. We all came to Western world for a inner pastor to run over wa rẹ̀. Our baby by our our battle ara wa jẹ́. Want to gain something. Nothing. Nothing. I'm just saying this. We should, people that are listening to please, they should try. If that grace are good, we can do something with my grace. Not to Baba Home Office. Do agree with the person. Block it off. Don't come on online. Ọlọ́run fúnra rẹ̀ ló máa dá tó ló máa dùn pẹ̀lú tó tọ̀ ọ́ yẹn. You don't need to call Home Office. Because o ti believe good, o lágbára láti bàjẹ́. But when you lift everything to God, God himself will prove his strangers. Please. I want to employ us to please that ways and things can settle and keep issues in our families. We need to come to office. I will pay kini. Fúnfínlẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ wa yìí kí la fẹ́ fi lé wọn lówó. Kí ọmọ wípé ọmọ gbọ́ pé bàbá òun fẹ́ jọ ìyá òun fún ọ́fíìsì. For goodness sake. It is I don't want to say much, but I feel disgusted when I hear this kind of talk. I was listening to your program, the one you did, I don't know, maybe during the week, a woman called it. I was shedding tears.
Exactly.
Think about what's strong, couple of us shape. And when you grab it, well, we need depression. But kí la fẹ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ ara wa máa dí pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ máa ṣe fún máa ṣe kíní kan the next week home office. Tó bá gbé lọ́dẹ kọ́ àwọn kan ló wà Nàìjíríà. It is well, ma. Well done, my son.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
God bless you, ma.
Thank you. Bye. Wow. Wow. I basically always enjoy matured callers. Honestly, mature callers might impress me. They make me happy because they will say it the way exactly they feel. They will not beat around the bush. Hello.
Hello, ma.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening to you. We're on a live program right now.
I want to speak to you private.
So you.
Can I speak with you privately, please?
You have to.
I don't mind if you can,
Do you want me to take you off from the speaker?
Yeah, ma. I don't mind if you share it later.
But you want me to check? Okay. Please go ahead. Next year. So yes, he how did he get that one? He's taking he took it from the house. And the children are his. The children are his. But of course, I will bring a bayani. Is sort. Yeah, I can't remember. And you don't want people to make common sense from this. Why don't you let us leave it on speaker? Because I won't be able to remember everything back to them. It doesn't matter. Let them be. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, okay? Yeah, just go on. Carry on. And so that people can advise you properly. Carry on. Carry on.
Yeah, I came to see you in the office sometimes this year regarding my ex being very violent. It was really violent with me. And, you know, I was like, it was the one that brought me here. So I was just taking it. I didn't want to voice it out until it was, you know, it became so much for me, I couldn't bear it. And he always told me, like, if you call the police, there's nothing they can do. So that very day, he beat me up in the presence of the children. And he did. He got arrested. He was kept there for maybe 15 hours. When they released him, he told me, I'm going to pay for it. So he was cautioned. He was unable to touch me, but the mental, the psychological torture, up till now, I still cry, honestly. In fact, I was depressed. I never knew I was depressed. Up till now, I'm still going for counseling. And it's not as if I did anything. You went, you know, have a child outside wedlock. And this other woman, you know, it's like his artist, he also and every time sometimes I have to kneel down begging. Then I was trying to push him myself because I know our status depend on him. But he was really using that. He told me, except if I listen to me, I won't have problems. So now how can he control my life?
Let's take it one by one. What exactly is he seeking from you to say that unless you listen to him and that you don't listen to him? What did he want from you?
He told me, what he told me was he can never ever leave that woman for me.
She's got another living.
Yeah, he has another woman.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
So, in fact, what he called you? After how many years? Because it really hurt me. We've been separated over 2 years. Me ò sí into any relationship because me kò dé get over nǹkan tó ṣe fún mi. Ṣé mo sábà ń wò wí tí ibo mo ti ṣe kí n ṣe é náà má tún máa bẹ̀ ìwọ ló hurt mi náà. Kò ṣe mọ̀ torí pé ìwé yẹn tó ní tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ bá dìbẹ́ lórí òun. So.
But the children are his.
Yeah, of course. If you see my children, they are split image. You don't even need to ask if it's their dad. They are split image, and my children are like, we don't want to have anything to do with him because he also maltreated my children. You can imagine even telling the children, you don't worry, I'm going to send you back home. It's not really fair. Sometimes I feel like, why do when people get here? Why did they forget home? Why did they forget, you know, how you started? You started from nothing. But Shema, what can I do? But because he knew I with my divorce certificate, I won't depend on him. He refused to sign. And he tore my residency card out of my passport. And he told me he's not satisfied. The only way he can be satisfied is for me to go back home and pay for my ticket and come back here.
Really? And he knows that if you go home, coming back is unrealistic. You know that if you go home. Hello? I think we got cut off because she's talking and walking at the same time, so we may have got cut off in between. But that is a serious case. She has come to see me in the past, but you know that I see a lot of people, and I cannot remember. She has come to see me, she said, and she has taken advice from me under a retain right of residence, which means that the husband is carrying European passport. Relationship is not going anymore. She wants to divorce him. He refused to sign the divorce petition. The divorce document is taken forward to fasten it without him signing. he's still not coming forward, you know, to do the necessary thing that he needs to do. He has tore apart her residence card permit document so that she would not be able to make necessary application or to know the right time when the document is due for a renewal. Now, ladies and gentlemen out there, how do we say this? What kind of music do we play into this? And what kind of drum are we beating into this? Please, if you are out there, we need your assistance. Give us advice. What do you think will be the way forward for this young lady? There are children involved. He's threatening the children that he will take them back to Nigeria. He's threatening her that he will make sure if she return to Nigeria and then re-enter, that's the only way he can support her. Is that appropriate? Is that possible? When already she's been granted 5 years residence card. So if you are out there, ladies and gentlemen, we definitely need your advice in this scenario. Hello.
Please, ma, can you take me off the speaker? You can share it later.
Oh my God, everybody's taking off the speaker. Okay. You are off speaker, yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. And it's in Nigeria. It's in Nigeria now. Oh my God. So it's in Nigeria now. Orí kan wà téèyàn ò kì í ṣe ẹ́. Orí kan wà téèyàn ò kì í trespass on. In everything you do in life, you have to be careful. You just have to play the game smartly. Be honest and be truthful to yourself. That's not possible. because Ọlọ́run ti fàjùlọ hàn wọ́n. I know. Yes. Thank you so much for that little. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow. You see, in life, another lesson we have to learn from this communication that she just puts to me, but she doesn't want her voice to come out to the public. They ruled her out in the family, husband family, when she first came to join them here in UK rather. They ruled her out. They treated her as if she's nobody. The husband and the mother-in-law. They chucked her out of the house. She was pregnant. They sent her out of the house in the cold weather. She became homeless. No helper, nothing from anybody except God. She suffered so much, but in the end, the summary of it is that her God fight for her. She won the battle. There are some that they think that it's okay in the UK already with them. Step onto the toes of the authority and got deported to Nigeria. His life was totally downcast. Today now, he ended up relying on her. End up begging her before he can do anything. Without her now, the husband family cannot do anything. They will have to wait for her to return. And this is the woman they have ruled out in the beginning. This is the woman that they think she can never become somebody in life for them, and she can never be useful to them. But the way God plans things for us is not the way we're looking at it. God is different. God has plans for everybody. It's only out of greed that makes us so hurry to do things without waiting for God's time. In life, it says God's time is the best. The time God have put things together for us, if we can manage to wait, we would be better off than the one that we prepare for ourselves and hurry, race. In life, it is so important that we learn lesson. We should know how to wait for God's time. No one waits for God and regret it. I always say something and people don't believe me. I am not greedy. So be thinking that the whole world should be mine. And I am not selfish not to be able to share my money or anything that I have. But one thing I want people to understand in life is that do not underestimate anybody's power of intelligence, or you underestimating somebody else's destiny. Àtòríláyé, ó ṣẹ̀ síwájú lónìí, ó lè ṣẹ̀ sẹ́yìn lọ́la. Ó ṣẹ̀ sọ́tún lónìí, ó lè bọ́ sósì lọ́la. Let us be careful the way we deal with each other, especially when it comes to relationship. We just have to be very careful. You see, there is no one that have bad mind that never pay for it. If your heart is dirty, you will get caught up with the law of karma. That's the problem. Anyone with dirty mind always get punished because God will not let you go free. But God always wait and watch to see whether you will have a change of heart before he takes the revenge on you. And let me tell you one thing, our head that you are looking at is different from the other one, from each other. There are some people that you don't maltreat or you don't lie on or you don't put to a situation whereby you put them at disadvantage when they don't deserve it. You will be punished for it one way or the other. You will meet your law of karma. I let God fight my battle because the battle that God fight for you, it's heavier than the one that you fight for yourself. And that's what happened in this woman's scenario. God fought battle for her. You see, when you lied against people, when you put things against people, you will be punished. And that's what I said, silence is the golden. If you if you fight your battle, you're not going to get an answer to your problem. You're not going to get an answer other than making noise. And when you make noise, you'll just become a nuisance. And it doesn't worth it. Her God has fought her battle for her. Ẹni tá ní kò lè pàgọ́. Ó kẹ̀dẹ̀ ṣe bí eré. Ó wá ń kọ́lé alárinrin. The person that they have underestimate, look down to. You know, there's so much they have looked down at her in a way that they did never expect her to return back to UK, to have papers, not to not talk of even making money or be better off. But at the end of the day, our God is a God that turns a degree of, if you look at compass, the way aircraft move, a degree of the movement of aircraft, if you do maths, physics, you will see the degrees of the turning, and that's the way God turns things around for us in our lifetime. Only if we can be patient to wait for God's answer. A lot of people are so impatient. They cannot endure and wait for God. They want to do things hurriedly. As a result of that, ibi tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbà kọjá ìgànnà máa ṣe wá lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Gbogbo eré tí wọ́n sá, all those running 100 miles of race that they have run. They will end up coming back and start all over again. That is God for you. Thank you, Ibrahim. Thank you. Do you understand? The person that you left at the deep hill of it, when you are climbing, is the same person you will come back, if care is not taken, when you fall down, that will come back to rescue you. So be careful. You see, we have done so many things in our attitude, in our behavior, in our talks, in our appearance. We have hurt people in our lifetime. And we should be very careful. Because when somebody is quiet, it doesn't mean that they are daft. It doesn't mean that they are stupid. It means that let God fight your battle. An empty barrel make noise. Stop the noise. Leave it for God to fight your battle. And I'm so happy that this woman becomes somebody that the whole family, the husband family is now waiting for before they can even make decision. That the husband is now even begging. Anytime it is no to want it is no joke. You see, the world we are today is a very funny world. Oh, wow, so funny. We should just be very careful and wait for God. We're so much in a hurry and we do things hurriedly. You know, we lack the excess of it to have time, you know, to wait for God. You know, if you do things in a hurried manner, you know, at the end of the day, you're not going to go far. It looks as if I'm running out of so got to do the plugging on straight away. That's why I have a long wire. You know, I use a very long 3 meters long charger in my office so that I can charge anytime I can do it. So like I was saying, you know, welcome, Madam Olukorede Anthony Adejumo. I love you. Can't love you less from South Africa. You probably will be expecting me soon in your South Africa, dear. There is something happening there that I want to come over to South Africa. So Olukorede Antonia Adejumo, Mrs. I'll be expecting me. You will see me. Antonia is a she, so you will see me shortly in South Africa. You know, so we just have to be patient for God and let God fight our battle. You see, Yoruba proverb says, "Iti ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ ni kò tó nǹkan téèyàn yọ àdámọ́." Iti ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ ni kò tó nǹkan téèyàn yọ àdámọ́. Okun ò dẹ̀ kí wárúrú ká wárúrú. One of you has to be very intelligent and know how to handle matter. Otherwise, you will stoop low. You will become the same class of that nuisance family or nuisance friend or nuisance person if you react in the same way, the same manner. And this is the reason why we have this topic since yesterday. Do not call Home Office to ask them to revoke your partner status. Kò wọ́ tiẹ̀. Ọlọ́run lọ́ba olùgbẹ̀san. Ọlọ́run lọ́ba tó ń jà fún ẹ̀dá. Let God fight your battle. It is only God that can fight battle for you. And if God is not fighting your battle, you're fighting yourself. You'll be messed up. Believe me, because you will be messed up. Seriously. Because there's nobody behind you. You see, all you need to do in life, ask for wisdom. Because when we lack wisdom, we lack understanding of life. We lack understanding of situation. We lack everything. And the only way forward is to ensure that we are within the realm of understanding the wisdom, how to apply it. I am so happy for this woman that at the end of the day, who laugh last, laugh best. Who laugh last, laugh best. I am so happy for her. And I will say more than that, I am more other than say I am happy for her. God got her back. And God fought a battle for her. God got her back and God fought a battle. You see, in life, you will hear, but pretend as if you never heard. Because sometimes people are devilish. All they think of in life is to destroy, not to build. And I don't want to be found in the community or in the realm or in the group in the midst of those who destroy without building. But be careful with the way you treat people. Be careful with the way what you say. Be careful with the way you behave. Be careful with the way you are loose out. You are so loose to the extent that you don't know how to control your tongue. You don't know how to control your personality. You don't know how to control your attitude. And you don't even know how to deal with fellow human beings. And you don't even have respect for other fellow human beings. They say an adage called respect is reciprocate. If you respect people, they will respect you back. But if you bring yourself to the lowest level, you're not going to get the respect you deserve. But in one thing in life, and it's a wise word that I want to leave you guys with, I want to encourage people and let you know that don't respond to every noise that you hear. Don't respond to every noise. Because there is a problem doesn't mean you have to call Home Office straight away and destroy that person, or ask them to take away the person's livelihood. It is not the right way forward. It's not appropriate. Please dissuade from such practice. Move away from such attitude. Whoever destroy someone's life will definitely meet his or a law of karma in the end, and that person will definitely be destroyed. Of what use to us when we gain the whole world and lose our life? Vanity upon vanity. There is a page in a proverb in the Bible, Proverbs 17. Òkèlè gbígbẹ pẹ̀lú sùúrù. Ó sàn ju wàrà tó kún fún gbogbo ilé lọ pẹ̀lú wàhálà. A crunched bread with peace of mind, I mean, it's much better than having the whole house full of bread and causing trouble for yourself. Proverbs 17, read it, verse 1. So the whole idea of this topic that we brought it on again today is to advise people when you are in a difficult situation, take advice from superior. Take advice from caliber of your standard. Don't stood low. Don't bring yourself down. We may have made mistake and fall in the end and fall in between. But don't stood low to say that you want to take revenge on people, because you will be taking a battle that you cannot win, because you don't know what that person have against you. Now, you phoned Home Office, tell them to revoke status. In the end, the person took the case to court. He won the battle, or she won the battle. How do you look at each other? How do you look at each other? How are you going to perceive it? How are you going to look at each other? Because it's a serious one. When you have destroyed someone's life, it will be difficult to rebuild it back for that person. And I want to encourage you, ladies and gentlemen. ahọ́n ẹnu wa ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣọ́ra bá a ṣe máa lò ó. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣọ́ra defamation of character, how we put information back to the public or to people. We need to be careful because what goes round comes round, and that's word of life. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to my music before I go. Tanfẹ́ni ni ò fẹ́ ní fọ̀rọ̀. Baba Stewart. Tanfẹ́ni ènìyàn ò fẹ́ ní fọ̀rọ̀. It's better to leave everything to God and let God fight your battle. Thank you, Jare Neolami. Thank you. When you are on, I can tell straight away you are on. And when you are not on, I always miss you. The same thing Yinka Makosko and the same thing Adeola Rogers. Please like and share. Let people make common sense from this. Please like and share. Please like and share, ladies and gentlemen. Please like and share. One at a time on your platform. That's all we are asking. Like and share. Ẹ jẹ́ káwọn tí ò tí rí mi kàn rí mi. Preach the sermons through my platform. Let me preach the sermon through your platform. This is my own ministry. And I want to take care of my ministry. This is my ministry. Thank you, Jare Neolami. Ọ̀pọ̀ kọ́ lè rú ojú, ẹ ò béèrè lọ́wọ́ orí, ẹ ti gbàgbé akùnlẹ̀yàn. Òwe lọ̀rọ̀ ayé, dídá kò dọ́gba. Kádàrá ẹ̀dá kò dọ́gba. We didn't choose from the same calabash when we were coming from heaven. Our destiny is different. Until we understand that situation, go back to home and go and read your history. Go and read Oduduwa. Go and read so many things to let you know that every one of us speak calabash when we are coming, whether Christian, Muslim, or Buddhism, it doesn't matter. And that is your destiny that you carry in your palm when you are coming. And that's why I say that I tell you what Labala, our mentor. I'm always available, my dear. Oh my God, Miss Faith Adiola, you're dancing with me here. Thank you. Welcome to my platform, beautiful guys and beautiful women. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I cannot love you less. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you. Adiola Olorun. Yetunde Adeni Ogunbesan. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Eniola. Thank you. I can't love you less. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I've got to go now. Have a blessed weekend. But I'm going to see you on my program at 2 p.m. tomorrow, Naija 101.1 FM. Join me live tomorrow on the program How to Regularize Your Status. That I will be dealing with every areas of your concern regarding immigration status in the United Kingdom, or for those who want to come to UK to see their family member. That will be an arena for you to ask me questions that is bothering your mind. Lawyer Tokunbo Olagbaye, I cannot take call anymore. My head is tired. I will be dealing with all queries tomorrow on my program, 2 p.m. tomorrow. Meet me live and direct. If people say, what are you doing on Facebook? If you don't have something important to do on Facebook, don't cause nuisance on Facebook. I come to sell my business, my professionalism. What are you selling on Facebook? I am selling myself. Personality. I am reading a book called Selling Champion. He said the first thing when you are a marketeer, what people look for in you is your personality. 80% of your personality makes you have the deal. 80% of percentage of 80% people say that in marketing business, in marketing career or sales, it is your personality that people want to see before they now say they want to close the deal. The closing of the deal is only 20%, but your personality take 80% of it. So a good looking person is what I always desire in my life. When you are good looking, you win my heart, because I want a good looking person in my business, in my career, in my journey, in my life. And I also admire people who know how to talk, who know how to respect other people in the society. So please, ladies and gentlemen, in everything we do in life, let us be careful with how we handle people's emotion and life. I have to go now, and I'll see you tomorrow on my program, How to Regularize Your Status. 2 p.m. tomorrow, I will definitely meet you on Naija 101.1 FM. Ẹyẹ méjì ò kì í jàṣà, Tokunbo Olagbaye. Thank you, guys. Blessed evening. Thank you. Somebody said, let me see what you are wearing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I've got to go now. Thank you, Wale. Eniola, Waliola, I cannot love you less. Honestly, I can't take calls anymore. You have anything to call on, call me tomorrow. I cannot take calls anymore. When I say stop, I stop. So I can't take calls anymore. Arirumin Ashiru, thank you, my dear. Thank you. Thanks to all of you. Mary Toluade, thank you. Thank you. Faith Adiola Rogers, my dear person, thank you. Thank you. Mike Oluwatosin, thank you. Thank you. Thank you to all of you. You know, I can only say thank you to those that I can see their names just writing me up there, you know, because the rest of it is gone. They've gone up already. But ladies and gentlemen, meet me tomorrow at 2 p.m. Thank you, Anne. Thank you. Good night. Blessed evening. Happy Friday. Bye for now. Andrew, no, you just come in. Oh, sorry about that. Shadi Eniola, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And Eniola Waliola, thank you. Kemi, thank you. Princess Lulu, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Rogers. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got to go now. Thank you, guys. Bye for now. I love you as well. Ari Room. Thank you. Bye.